Okay, cool. It's going. Hello, Scorpio. I hope you're doing good today. There's always like a huge delay, and I never know when the video actually starts. So, anyways, I hope you guys are doing good today. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna do a little message for Scorpio. I hope you Scorpios are doing good today. Okay, so let's start with some general messages. Let's see what Scorpio needs to know right now. Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, reverse, the Hermit reverse, and the Hangman. Woo! Scorpio, you're being pushed out of your comfort zone for sure. I feel like intuitively you're not super connected right now, which is very unlike you, I think. But I think you're feeling really overwhelmed at the same time. So I think someone's thrown you off a little bit, or something has thrown you off. I feel like you're going to have to kind of throw a wrench in that and take care of it yourself. I don't think anybody is. I feel like you're giving a lot to other people. We have the Hermit reverse and the Hangman. Yeah, there's a major pause that needs to happen here. I don't think you're used to standing up for yourself, which is interesting because I feel like Scorpios are pretty like you guys have attitudes, so it's time for you to take advantage of that. I would use that Scorpio attitude to your advantage. Overall, we have the King of Wands and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so someone here is being pretty manipulative, or there's a manipulative energy around you. You know, maybe at work, you have a management team that's not so great to deal with, right? It could be more than one person. The Page of Cups in the reverse to me feels like you feel small, like you feel like you can't say what it is that you feel or what you need to say. So it's unfortunately people are just going to keep treating you like this unless you stand up for yourself, and I think that that makes you feel very uncomfortable. And I don't blame you. I get it. You have Virgo and Pisces here. Remember that you're a Scorpio. People can't fuck with you like that, okay? Like, you walk in the shadow. You're used to this kind of shit. Scorpio is a very, very strong energy, but I also feel like sometimes when we have trauma, like, or sometimes when Scorpios have a lot of trauma, it's really easy for someone to kind of dig their nails into them. But Scorpios are very, very, very strong people. So you need to remember your power. Hello, I'm not doing any free questions. I'm sorry. Okay, what's coming next in love for Scorpio? Yeah, we got that Page of Cups coming out again. There's some sort of, oh, the Page of Pentacles. Children. What in the heck? Okay. There's some sort of like rebirth happening here with how you emotionally communicate to people. I feel like you have a lot to say, and I feel like someone needs to fucking hear it. To be honest, like, you deserve to be heard. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you deserve to be heard. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. We do have, this could be inner child stuff. If you're dealing with children, you know, you could have kids, you know, maybe you're in a relationship where there's kids involved, and maybe your relationship isn't being prioritized anymore because you're busy taking care of the kids. I know that happens a lot for people. We have the Chariot and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So there is someone, there's a circle back here. There's like a spinning of the block of some sort. I feel like this is a problem that's been coming up for you a lot. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to couples who are more established. Like, you guys could definitely have kids together. You could be married as well. You don't have to be. You could just, I just feel like you guys have been together for a minute. There's something here that's been really, really bothering you, and I feel like it's time that you speak up about it. Overall, we have the Moon and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Some of you guys could also be suspecting that you're being cheated on. With the Three of Cups reverse here, and I mean, the Moon is secrets, Three of Cups reverse is third party. So there could be like a, with the children coming up here, there could be like a baby mama situation. That's really messy. I'm not gonna fucking read on that. I'm sorry. I'm not allowing that in my energy. Sorry, Scorpio. Scorpio, if that's the case, I just want to confirm for you that your suspicions are true. There's definitely someone here getting in the way, and it's being hidden from you. And I think intuitively you're picking up on it is the thing. I think the reason why you don't really want to rock the boat is because this relationship has been established for so long. We have Pisces and Cancer here. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Not all the water signs fighting each other. Okay. What's coming next in career for Scorpio, please? What's coming next in career for Scorpio? More Pisces energy. God, that Page of Cups. Woo! Oh, Lord. Okay. 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 King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Scorpio. There's a King of Wands here. They could be fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They don't have to be, though. The King of Wands is someone who's very charismatic, okay? So there is someone who's very charismatic, maybe someone that you put up on a pedestal. This could be your partner as well. I feel like this doesn't really feel like a career reading to me. I feel like your love life is bleeding into your career. So I'm going to pull a separate career message after this. For those of you that feel like your love life is kind of bleeding into your career, it's kind of tapping in there. You can't really keep it separate. You could work with your partner, but it could also just be like you're so stressed out at home with your relationship that it's starting to affect your work. There's someone here that you have up on a pedestal that I think is taking advantage of what you provide with the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like your money is being drained from your account or something. I don't know. It could just be your energy as well. Whatever you have to offer, you know. We have the Hangman and the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Page of Cups reverse is stalking you today. You really need to say what you need to say. The world doesn't stop spinning because you're honest. The Hangman in the reverse is seeing things from a higher perspective. I think the only way out is to be honest here. Overall, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Temperance. I do feel like if this is resonating for you, your boss or one of your managers or your coworkers is going to confront you and ask if you're okay. Because I don't think, it's not that you're being lazy. I think your performance is a little bit different. It may be a little bit off. And I think it's because you're stressed out. So I'm not trying to shame you for that. It happens. We're all human. But I do think you're going to be confronted by someone at work who's going to tell you, hey, like, I feel like you're not as focused. You know, your priorities have kind of shifted a little bit. The Temperance is like patience. I think that whoever is confronting you doesn't want to fire you. I think that's really important to note here. They don't want you to leave. They don't want to fire you. They actually really want to help you and be patient with you. But again, with your issue with not being able to speak up, I do think that like you're going to have to be completely honest about what the fuck is going on. And people can only help you if you, one, want help, and two, if you're being honest. You know, I can't help you if you're not telling me the whole truth, right? So it makes sense. We have Sagittarius and Pisces here. Okay, can I have a separate career message for the Scorpios that didn't resonate with? Oh, okay. Some of you guys are getting a new job. Nice. Oh, I love that. It's kind of bittersweet though. We have the Knight of Wands reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So this kind of feels like, this is very random. Some of you guys are getting like a temporary job. So you could be a part of a temp agency or something like that. But it also could be you like going somewhere for the summer. I know a lot of people love to go up to, like some people go to, like national parks for the summer and they go work and they live in the national park and stuff like that, right? So you could be doing something like that. I feel like you're going to be saving your money. I don't really get a greediness from the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like you're saving it for a rainy day. And for some reason that feels very smart to me. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what your plans are, but I support you in that. The Knight of Wands in the reverse tells me that this feels very temporary. So I don't know what your plan is, but it feels right. It feels correct. I mean, these two cards aren't the best in the world, but something feels very correct about this, and I'm going to stick to my gut. We then have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Cups is some sort of offer. So you're definitely getting an offer. You've been applying for jobs. You're definitely going to get one of them. The Nine of Pentacles reverse is like you needing to learn independence. So that kind of makes sense. If you want to travel or move somewhere else for a different opportunity, I definitely feel like you're going to get it. And it's going to teach you a lot about standing on your own 2 feet and not depending on other people. So for those of you that still live at home with your parents or your family, I definitely feel like you're going to be moving out. Which congratulations, it's pretty hard to do, especially if you're here in America. It's pretty hard to do right now. It's very expensive here. Overall, we have the Lovers reverse and the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is the home. The Lovers in the reverse is making a really tough relationship decision. So I do feel like you're gonna have to say goodbye to someone. It could just be a see you later, you know, especially if this is family. Um, so, but I feel like with the independence coming up here, there's someone in your energy that's not used to you being gone. And they're going to have to get used to it. And I feel like this is very necessary for you and your growth. I kind of get this feeling for you, Scorpio, that you need to be out in the world. I feel like you've been kind of. Scorpios are not meant to be like compressed, in my opinion. I think Scorpios get a really bad rep for being like super dark and like mysterious and which is like kind of true, but like they get a really bad rep for being like scary. I don't think that they're scary. I think that Scorpio I think that Scorpio energy is very intense and you can't compartmentalize, is that the right word? Can I speak English? Who knows? You can't like squeeze that and put it in a box. Like you guys have so much intense emotion and energy to put out into the world. And I feel like whoever you've been surrounded by is trying to put you in a box. And that's just not who you are and how you operate. And so I feel like you're finally getting this opportunity to just go. And I would definitely say yes when this is presented to you. When is this possibly coming in? Yeah, very, very soon. We have 1 month. Very soon. Overall, we do have birthday. So by your next birthday, so Scorpio season, or maybe, you know, maybe you're a Scorpio rising watching this, right? But by your next birthday, I think your life is going to look completely different. You're going to feel completely different. It feels really good to me, though. I feel like Scorpio, you're finally speaking your truth and you're finally being yourself. And I don't think you're scared to be yourself, which feels really nice. So, anyway, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. We have some Gemini energy popping up here, which could be that 1 month energy we were talking about. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope that that helped. If you need a private reading, those are linked down below in the description. I'm going to go change the title. Yeah, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.